4 players are dividing a pizza worth $18 among themselves using the lone divider method. The divider divides into 4 shares. The following table shows the value of the 4 shares in the eyes of each of the player, but some entries are missing. So in this question, they actually went ahead and they tell you that the total should be 18. So you can fill in the missing values from simply subtracting from 18. So like this one, I'm going to minus 13.5. And I'm left with 4.5, so that's how much goes here, okay? Now, this one, let's see, I'm going to do 18 minus 4.8 minus 4.2 minus 4. I'm left with 5 for here. Let's see. This one I'm left with 6. And then this one you might be a little bit unsure, but the idea here is that the divider always divides everything evenly. So this is the only, nobody else has every piece even. So Betty is the only person that could possibly have every piece even. And if you take the 18 and you do divide it by 4, you'll see that each piece would be worth 4.5. So that means Betty has to have been the divider, and every one of the pieces is worth 4.5 to Betty. Okay, so who is the divider? As we just said, it was Betty, because she is the only person who could potentially value each piece the same amount based on the table. Okay. Determine each chooser's bid. This is asking you what pieces do they think are fair. So, for example, I'm going to put it off to the side here. Abe, Betty, Corey, Dana. So, Betty being the divider, remember that means that she's okay with any piece. Now, the pizza was worth 18. There's 4 people, so that means 4.5 is a fair share. So, in this case, Abe is okay with piece 1, piece 2, and piece 4, but not piece 3 because that was less than the 4.5. Alright, Corey, 4.5 or higher is going to be S1 and S4. Dana, 4.5 or higher is going to be only S4. Alright, so find a fair division. Well, right away that Dana being S4 should be really obvious to you as a good place to start. So let me show you what I'm writing here. Alright, so Dana gets S4. That means nobody else can have S4. Alright, the next guy I'm going to need to do is Corey, because Corey only had one other choice from S4. So Corey's going to need to get 1, which means that's no longer an option. Abe now only has one option, which is piece 2. Oops, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just doing that so that you guys see that that's not an option anymore. Alright, so then Betty is going to get piece 3, which nobody else wanted, but Betty thought it was a fair share. Okay.